Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Josh and I'm on a mission. This channel is all about real estate, living in Puerto Rico, and personal finance. Often I hear this, hey Josh, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm buying my first house. I'm gonna guide you through 5 little things that you should know before buying your first house. Buying a house can be a little bit more expensive than you thought. Hear me out now. You need to build your savings. And why is that? Because when you're buying a house, you're gonna have a deposit, you're gonna have a down payment, and you're gonna have closing cost. 3 little factors that you're gonna have to need money for. You also need to get to know your loans. You need to talk to your lender and figure out what's the best loan that works for you. That might depend on the type of savings you have. You need to go to a lender and you need to ask for a pre-qualification letter. This is just a letter that's gonna tell us, the agents, and you, the buyer, how much money or how much house you can actually afford. So for example, they're gonna ask you for your savings, they're gonna ask you for your debt, they're gonna ask you for your type of employment, etc., and they're gonna make up a letter, they're gonna write up a letter, and it tells us how much house you can actually afford and what type of loan you should get as well. This is gonna help us figure out how much house you can afford. Again, I cannot stress this enough. You need to figure out how much house you can afford, because you cannot be looking at houses that are $300,000 when the bank only offers you $100,000 and you only have $5,000 in savings. It's just not realistic. You need to be open to suggestions and looking in other parts of the city. Very often I hear that, hey, I want to live in this city, in this neighborhood, with this amount of money. And you guys, I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't have the type of income to actually do that. And this is part of the whole process of figuring out, right? Maybe the house that you want in that neighborhood, the only one you can afford, you're gonna have to put a lot of money into, which is fine, but you have to be open to the idea that the perfect house is not out there. You're probably gonna have to make some changes to that type of house. Number 4 is get a real estate agent to help you out, guys. We are here to help you, to guide you, to be your mentor, to be your friend. Heck, sometimes I'm even the psychologist. It's totally fine. And you can feel free to give me a call if you're in Puerto Rico. Real estate agents are gonna be helping you out. Making those phone calls, making those appointments, talking to your lender, negotiating for you. They're your friend, they're your ally. So feel free to actually make your research about who you wanna pick and who works best for you. Number 5, it's all about making a commitment. Houses are 1 in a million, especially if you want a certain type of house with certain type of qualities in a certain type of neighborhood with a certain amount of budget. That ain't coming back. I'm sorry to tell you. You need to make an offer and you need to be decisive. You need to understand that one day, a few hours can actually make a difference, because if someone else makes an offer and it's more, or it's a cash offer, or whatever the type of scenario that can be, and you didn't move fast enough on purchasing your dream house, you might lose it. It's a fair game, but you have to put the effort to it. Please understand, I'm not trying to rush you into buying a house. I'm not trying to make you buy a house. But if the right house and the right investment comes in, you have to take it. Hey, if you like this video, feel free to share it, like it, subscribe. Hey, and tell me, what do you think? Let me know the ideas for next videos and any other questions I can help when you're buying your first house. Until next one, thanks guys.